What if I told you the Amish grow giant, juicy tomatoes without using a single drop of chemical fertilizer? No pesticides, no synthetic boosters, just time-tested methods passed down for generations. Their secret? A mix of soil science, natural composting, and patience. Today we'll uncover exactly how they do it and how you can too, even if you don't live on a farm. The Amish have perfected tomato growing over generations, using simple but effective techniques. Their farms are living proof that nature, when treated correctly, gives back in abundance. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into each technique they use, from soil preparation to harvesting, and how you can implement these hacks in your own garden no matter where you live. Stick around until the end, because we'll also discuss some common mistakes that can ruin a tomato crop and how to avoid them. Before planting a single seed, the Amish focus on one thing: soil. Instead of buying chemical fertilizers, they enrich the earth naturally. The secret? Well-rotted manure, compost, and cover crops. How it's done: manure and compost. The Amish let cow or horse manure age for months before using it. Fresh manure can burn plants, but aged manure? That's gold for the soil. It adds nitrogen and organic matter, feeding the plants slowly over time. Cover crops. In the off-season, they plant clover and rye, which prevents soil erosion and add nutrients back into the ground when tilled. This keeps the soil healthy year after year. No-till gardening. Some Amish farmers practice no-till gardening, which means they don't disrupt the soil structure by plowing. Instead, they layer compost, straw, and organic matter on top, letting the soil microbes do the work. How you can do it: instead of chemical fertilizers, use well-rotted compost from food scraps and leaves. If you can get aged manure from a farm, even better. Grow cover crops or rotate your plants each season to prevent soil depletion. Try no-till gardening in a small section of your garden and see how it affects your soil quality over time. Why buy seeds every year when nature gives you the best ones for free? The Amish don't use store-bought hybrid seeds. Instead, they save seeds from their strongest tomatoes year after year. This creates plants that are naturally adapted to their soil and climate. How it's done: picking the best seeds. Only the biggest, healthiest tomatoes are chosen for seed saving. These are sliced open and the seeds are scooped out. Fermenting the seeds. Amish farmers soak the seeds in water for a few days. This removes the gelatinous coating and kills off bad bacteria. Drying and storing the seeds are dried on paper towels, then stored in a cool, dry place until the next season. Generational seed improvement over time. Saving seeds from the best plants leads to tomatoes that are more resilient, tastier, and better suited to the local environment. How you can do it: start by saving seeds from the best tomatoes in your garden. Let them fully ripen before harvesting the seeds. Follow the simple fermentation method to make sure your seeds are clean and disease-free. Store seeds in a paper envelope in a dry spot until planting season. Tomatoes don't like to grow alone. Amish farmers use a method called companion planting. Some plants help tomatoes grow bigger while others keep away pests. How it's done: basil and marigolds, when planted near tomatoes, not only improve the flavor but also keep harmful bugs away. Corn and beans make another great pair. Instead of using plastic stakes, the Amish let tomato plants grow near corn stalks, which provide natural support. Beans planted nearby fix nitrogen into the soil, giving tomatoes an extra boost. No harmful neighbors. The Amish avoid planting tomatoes near cabbage or potatoes, as these can attract pests or diseases. How you can do it? Plant basil, marigolds, or beans next to your tomato plants for natural benefits. Use natural supports like corn stalks or wooden stakes instead of plastic cages. And remember, keep tomatoes away from plants that might stunt their growth. The Amish don't waste water and they never overwater. Their secret? Deep watering and mulch. Watering at the base. Instead of sprinkling water over the leaves, they pour water directly at the roots. This prevents fungal diseases. Deep watering. Instead of watering a little every day, they give plants a deep soak a few times a week. This encourages deeper root growth, making plants stronger. Mulching, a thick layer of straw or leaves is placed around the base of the plants. This keeps moisture in and weeds out. How you can do it. Always water early in the morning or late in the evening to prevent evaporation. Use a deep watering method. Soak the soil thoroughly a few times a week instead of watering lightly every day. Apply a layer of mulch around your tomato plants to keep the soil moist and cool. Forget pesticides. The Amish rely on nature to keep pests away. How it's done? Hand-picking bugs. Every morning they check the plants and remove harmful insects by hand, using natural sprays. A simple mix of garlic, soap, and water is sprayed on leaves to repel pests. Encouraging birds and beneficial bugs. The Amish build birdhouses near gardens, attracting birds that eat harmful insects. Ladybugs and praying mantises help keep pest populations in check. Healthy soil, strong seeds, smart planting, deep watering, and natural pest control. These are the secrets behind the Amish's giant tomatoes. And you can do it too. No chemicals, just nature working as it should. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more frugal gardening tips, and let us know. What's your biggest gardening challenge?